Going down on bottom, some stuff we want to talk about and review again, so pay attention. Some of you really struggle on bottom and you need something more than our traditional stand-ups, all right? So, two ways we've taught, just to be clear, because it's always good to review. We're right here, all right? My stand-up is traditionally either clearing an arm and knee and exploding, all right? We've talked about that. For me, I'm more of a pivot and rotate. Whichever way, get on me like a normal human being, all right? Thank you. Whichever way Trip is on me right here, I just pivot to that butt cheek and rotate, all right? What I mean is whistle blows here. There, I pivot, and I'm in a good position right here. What I mean by a good position is I'm not extended and out this way, not like an athlete. I'm here in a good position. All right, one more time, Trip, all the way up right here. Ready, whistle blows, pivot. Here, from here, options. Options are, he pushes into me, I come to my feet. There we go, everything's okie dokie. You have problems pushing into me there, buddy? Here we go. Right here, I pivot into Trip. That doesn't happen. Trip collapses my arm right here. We go back down to the mat. Now, when I go back down, I go down in an athletic position. I don't go down extended. I post my head on the mat, get my butt high. Keep control of this hand right here. Just like I do in every bottom position, I keep control of this hand. When I do, I start hustling. His hips don't follow. I come to daylight. Come to daylight right here, score my points. Again, we're here. I pivot. Trip collapses me. Go to my head. Hand control. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Come to daylight. Score my points. Any questions right there? Good. Continuing. Continuing. We're on bottom. Pivot. Trip collapses me. I pivot. Come around. He follows. He follows. I still have hand control. When he follows, I throw this elbow up in between his legs right here and roll into a Peterson. Into a Peterson. Once I'm in my Peterson right here, I'll gather his wrist, get my near fall points, 5 count, or you'll pin him if he's a real fish like Trip. All right, more than likely you get your points, and then you go to the legs. Do not ever turn to the head. If you're in this position and you turn to someone's head, he's just going to go around right there. Does everybody understand that? So if I'm here and I release, here, release to Trip's legs, then fight another day. Here we go again on the Peterson. Pivot, rotate, Trip collapses, follows, he follows. I throw this high, take him through, land. Get my points, finish behind. Peterson, daylighter, 2 different ways to score off bottom. One's a 2-point move. Peterson is potential for 5 points. Everybody clear on that? All right, now, another way on bottom, we can escape and score some points. And I don't like showing it a ton because kids get silly with it. But if you don't get silly with it, you learn how to use it correctly, it's a really good move for you, and it's just a Granby roll. Now, what I mean by a Granby roll is Trip's covering me right here. I have to find some way to get my feet away from Trip's body. What I mean by that is they need to be out here away from him. Because if I leave them here and I just try to roll away from Trip, I'm going to get pinned. Is everybody clear on that? I'm going to get pinned. So, here, I get my feet clear. 9 times out of 10, what happens is this guy chops his arm. When he chops it, all I'm going to do is roll over that shoulder. I do not do an unathletic front flip. I do a ninja roll over my shoulder. Bam. We'll see you, Trip. Ain't that right? Now, you do have to be careful with your partner. Trip is a young, inexperienced guy. He almost broke his arm leaving it in there, right? We're in here. I clear. Trip chops. I roll out. He's a good partner. He lets his arm go through. Much better that time, huh?
Yeah.
Good. Face that direction. Right here. Get on me. Again. Strip is on that arm, he's been chopping real hard. I can't get away, can't do anything. I get my feet clear, I wait for him to chop, and then I roll. At an angle, turn and face him. This is another option of getting off bottom. Everybody clear right there, 3 different options. Anybody need to see anything again? Any part of the work? 1, 2.